Hey everybody, Dr. Ed here, and we are back with some more XCOM 2 content. In this case, we are continuing where we left off, Operation Potent Rhyme. In this case, it will be a retaliation, so we do have to save as many civilians as we can, and hopefully we can do that without risking our own units' lives. Try over there. Ah, shitty, we was hoping to get some more recruits before that dark event completed, but might have to pass for a little bit. So let's see, we have the ability to take in pretty much the same team I believe we had last time. So we're running with a Grenadier, Ranger, Sharpshooter, Grenadier Specialist. I'm going to be fairly aggressive with grenade spamming-ish type dealios, so... Oh yeah, we also, almost forgot about this, got that acid grenade, so we're definitely going to throw that on Tuples there for us. And I'm trying to recall what else we picked up. Kelly doesn't really use her shotgun, so it might... It's hard to complain about an extra damage on a hit. So we're going to run the dragon rounds on her. And we are go. I feel like that'll pretty much be enough to get us going. So let's start. And again, while we go through this lovely loading-ish screen, I'd like to thank everyone who's been keeping up with the Let's Play. A few of you, I did go ahead and add some, the Kaylee Wilkie's character to the character pool, so hopefully once we can afford it we can find her in our barracks and start recruiting her. Feel like she might be a bit behind the curve, but we do have an opening for a psionic unit pretty quick, so let's see what we can do there. Again, sorry about the little seizing here, the game really isn't very well optimized, but make do with what we got, people. In this case, we are pretty much bouncing on the frame rate a little bit, but nothing too bad. You're good to launch. Now, we might have some new enemies to deal with. We're not positive, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So again, just due to the way these missions work, you have to play fairly aggressive. Because of that, let's see what we can do with Miss Kelly here. Not really showing us anything. Trying to figure out where the crux of this mission will be, so I think we might move diagonally for the time being. Same thing, we're not doing any good just sitting here with a finger up our ass, so let's just start doing the stupid double move things that we shouldn't be doing ever. Oh boy, was not expecting mutons. Okay, we'll make do. We are slowly falling behind the curve on weapons and whatnot, just as you can see based on that sheer health pool they got there. So let's see what we can make happen here. He will have a shot on the trooper. Not so great on the muton, so I think we might take our guaranteed kill if it landed. We still have Tuples to work with. I'm trying to figure out if he would be safe-ish here. Or Ramirez, my mistake, sorry. Sniper's not in cover, but again, if we can get that Avent unit down, start focusing more on the muton itself. I really don't want to advance too far too quickly, so begrudgingly, we're probably just going to have to go there and hope they don't take any pot shots at civvies. Pointing around a little bit. Way off in the distance. Rest in peace, Ben Evans. You will be missed. Not by me, but by somebody, probably. I know, one of them died. That's some heavy casualties, really. Muton's probably gonna get up in our guts. Or just Overwatch. That's pretty good for us in all honesty. See what we can do to pop it. A dodge shot's pretty good and will do a sizable damage chunk there. Assuming he can land a hit, but you know. Come on, focus. I think we might just do a cop-out here. Actually, let's see if we have someone we care less about their actual grenade usage. Damn. Okay, not ideal. Break his Overwatch there, and then we can probably just have Kelly go for a slash and start advancing our other troops. 2 damage, pretty low on the roll, but... You, however, Kelly, can run right up here and hopefully take him out with your upgraded blade. Oh! I didn't know that was a thing. That's less than good. Okay, okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see what we can do here then. I guess we could move our heavy up and just go for a shot right above him, but... Huh. Not dead yet, so we might, if we can, advance our sniper forward, weirdly enough, just to do the last little pip with his pistol. Should have a decent enough shot there. No one's in cover, though. That's pretty bad for us. Not wasting lightning reflexes on something like that. Muton's down. Okay. Works for me. That'll be the cries of another civilian getting turned down. Vincent Moreau. We really have to start gunning down the map to start saving people. I will be using the Gremlin to top off Kelly there, because that's pretty rough for her. Yeah, so hopefully that'll proc for 5. 4 HP. There he goes. And then we can start advancing him with our second action here. See what we can get done. Only half cover, but it's better than nothing. New move tuples up here. He'll still have full cover from this tree, surprisingly, and we should still be fine. Okay, we'll move Jesus forward too. We'll be able to rescue that civvy down here. That's good for him. Where else can we move forward and still be saving him? Nowhere. Perfect. Move tuples down here. Didn't think he was going to be in range for that, but good for us that he was. An Overwatch going. Advance you up to the tree over here. Should be a decent enough sniper perk. Sniper nest to get some shit done. It's going to be the sound of another... That was a good hit, so at least it was a quick death.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
Disorientation removed. I'm just going to pop the concealment just so we can be a little bit more haphazard with her pushing forward. They have the civilian here. Looks like we have a sectoid, a lancer, and a regular advent trooper in there. It's not too bad, truth be told. So we'll advance tuples forward a little teeny bit. I'm in on the Overwatch. Our specialist is way out in nowhere's land, so let's just see if we can save that civvy over here. We're already at 3 of 6 with 7 remaining, so if we're lucky, we might just be able to pretty much save the lives of everyone over here. Good, good, good. That's 4. With Jesus, I don't want to do a double move in case we need an Overwatch shot, so... Move forward. Apparently have a decent shot on him, but same thing. Long watch. No, Mikhail Kuznetsov. Not you. This is really good odds just to flat out murder the sectoid, so. Not good enough, though. Regrettably. Ah, the burn damage went off. If we're lucky, the damage for 2 should go off and finish it off next turn, but that's if we're lucky. However, we do have Tuple still here to go. Might be a smarter option. I think we should have a decent lineup here. Move forward and shove a flashbang in there. See if we can. I believe that'll also be hitting the Lancer as well, so that's good for us. If it actually is, of course. Which it is, that's really good. Coin flip on the trooper, that's not too bad. Trooper's down.
X-ray neutralized.
See if we can do anything with Tuples here. A little bit better than a coin flip with our sniper here, so let's see what we can get done. That's one dead Lancer.
You can't handle me.
And I'm not sure if Ari Haddad will have a shot here. So when in doubt, just toss an Overwatch out. Ooh, burn for 3. That's much better than I thought it would be. So, it's 2 pods, but even still way farther down it looks like. Still some Advent Troopers wrecking face. So it might be in our interest just to get some high ground going. Even with our Ranger, it's a decent shot up, so. Any vision up there? Definitely not, apparently, so.
Running.
So doing some very quick advancing forward.
Location confirmed.
Some would go so far as to call it haphazardly, but let's see. It's another civilian saved on our end. Uh-oh. That was not a civilian. That's really shitty. Okay, so we have a 100% chance to hit this shot, which is good, but we don't have anyone else who can take a shot. So I guess we're going to have to hopefully soften it out, and that if we're lucky it won't take out our Grenadier who's down there. It's gross. Yeah, that's what that is. It looks like a melee unit, so. No, I didn't know they had actually regen and we dodged it. That's very lucky for us. A distinct lack of cover at the moment, but. Okay, let's see what we can spot up here with Jane Kelly.
I'm on the move.
Nothing, huh? That's pretty shitty, but we have a decent shot on the faceless, but what the fuck, why not? Even with the crit, that's pretty good.
Target disabled.
Start moving up with Tuples. Get Haddad going in on this as well. Ramirez is totally in the clear after having that amazing dodge.
Affirmative.
Reload here on DuPont.
Let's move already.
Again, any framiness is on my end. I was tweaking with the graphic settings, but looks like we might have to toss her down a little bit. And this looks like what I'm going to hope is the last cell of Advent Troopers. That's not too bad for us, I guess. Surprisingly, no shots over here for me. Ramirez, Ramirez, Ramirez. What are we going to do with you? I feel like this is an easy choice. You got a kill, weaken 1. as well as destroying his cover. Pretty straightforward that was. So it looks like we just have the officer and a lancer to deal with now. And speaking of lancers, I have all the faith in the world that Jane Kelly won't disappoint us twice. Right? She wouldn't do that to us. We're good to her. We're nice. Maybe a little baby disappointment there. Is stunned for 2 turns, so that is literally not a threat to us at this point in time. Ari Haddad, we can just have basically getting an easy flank as soon as the camera starts cooperating. Basically say hi to the Advent officer here and pump him full of magnetic rounds. Oh, he dropped loot for us. That's good. And we got a level up. Neat. Gross fleshy noises are normally bad. Gross fleshy noises are really bad. Puts us in a really shitty spot, not gonna lie. I mean, looks like we have a guaranteed chance to hit, but definitely we're not critting, so... And that's kind of what we need to kill him. Roll as high as we can on our damage roll, so hopefully this thing has some bad luck with its actual accuracy. I mean, I suppose we can start advancing our sniper, but I don't see it being useful at this point in time. That's a shame. So let's see who's going to have to deal with our friend the giant. There we are. Stun Lancer is still stunned. Oh, not Jane. She's been through too much already. Okay, only 3 damage. That's not too bad.
Watch the flags, they're moving.
Alright, alright. So let's see if we can do anything potentially with our sniper, who has slowly been moving into position last turn. So in this case, from here, we'll have a shot. And since we picked this beautiful lightning hands, see if we can get a couple one-offs on this guy here. 2 damage is 2 damage. It's not great, but... So just 4 damage there on a sniper. So we get the opportunity to move forward, grab our loot. We really got to get those in. I keep forgetting that. Take your free shot on this faceless unit over here. Drop down. And to finish off, we can end it with a beautiful slash. There we go.
Enemy destroyed.
And I believe that should be the end of this mission. Not too bad. I think we're going to have to contend with Jane Kelly being knocked out for a little bit. 1 soldier wounded, probably her. We saved 8 out of 13. A couple better than the 6 we were required to do, so hard to complain. And again, Kelly carried us to victory. Most damage, moved the furthest, most under fire, pretty much all the things that... Well, some of them aren't great, but she's still alive and kicking, so it's good enough for me. There we are, so we're just finishing up this loading screen, kind of dragging a little bit, but everyone's all smiles, lovely beanies, pretty okay beards. We are good to go. Let's do our walk off the ship. See if she is just injured or gravely in our case. Hopefully only a little teeny tiny bit, but wait and see, I suppose.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step
Gravely shitty. She'll be out of commission for a while. But our Grenadier got promoted here, so we can probably start running suppression as well. See if we can actually start making use of that at some point. The mousing over really doesn't want me to take suppression, so I'm just going to say screw it and go with demolition, because the game's being dumb. Tuples, not one to be one-upped, is going to probably go for heavy ordnance. Since we did pick up that acid grenade, it would be great to have 2 of them. Pretty much doubles the grenade in the grenade slot. And Haddad, showing what he's made of, is probably going to go with Haywire Protocol. Not super useful at this point in time, but later in the future it will be almost necessary. So you got a repeater, the dodge, the will. I don't really like the will. We might sell that for some free supplies, but Muton autopsy option. And just supply increase in Africa. I'm not sure how much that is tied into with the extra civilians, but regardless, as long as you succeed, a little boosty. So yeah, low on power. Recruits aren't cheap anymore. Ooh, a soldier, huh? Might be worth our time. Let's see what else we have to deal with. Working on gathering some supplies right now, it appears. There we go, 57. It's not a lot, but worth our time. And it looks like we don't have any other urgent pips on the map, for lack of a better term. So I guess we can start working on maybe getting another badass soldier. So we'll have to wait and see on that one, though. Plated armor will finish right now. So in this case, we will have access to Predator armor. We will have to physically make it, which I'm concerned that we won't have the engineers required. But, oh yeah, also the spider suit in this case comes with a grappling hook and some dodge chance. Pretty good on our sniper. He doesn't use an action, can get high ground really easy with that. Exosuit, big heavy weapons. That's where you get your rocket launches and other alternatives. I think I'm wanting to go with the Muton autopsy right now. Seems like a pretty okay idea.
Central Officer Bradford has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
There we are, so it'll take a few days. And we'll see if we can get by. We're just going for another few days here. Transmission. This is very good for us. Monthly report. 2 doctors. Let's hopefully one of them's a doctor in engineering. Let's see. Alien Cipher. Shitty. New facility. Shitty. I'm not too concerned with this one because of whatever it is. I don't want to deal with Faceless. We're getting rid of that. We do have a supply drop. We probably will finish up here really quickly. Good, good, good. We just had our engineers clearing a room. Let's see. I'd rather not be forced to build another power relay because we are capped. So what do we need for the upgrade? We need to have an engineer station in there for the upgrade. Awesome. So I guess we are kind of stuck with just using another engineer just to start excavating here. So go back to work, Richter. Let's check engineering really quickly. Build items. Armor. Oh, that's so good we can actually do it. Pretty much it will just be literally an improvement on our base armor in every way. We're just going to get that done right now.
The aptly named Predator armor should give our soldiers increased launch.
Looking good. Pretty much increased health, all the good stuff. I think they also get another item slot, which is definitely good to work around with.
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge.
I'm really hoping we can get this done, and then we can book it back to HQ, see if they have any engineers for sale. Oh, we got a Sergeant Specialist. That's really good. Yes, I am aware, I'm aware. Resistance HQ. I think that is the same rank our Ranger is, which definitely gives us 2 good people. So, resistance goods. Oh, thank God we have... Ooh, that's not cheap. But it's worth our time to spend the supplies on her right now. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's really good for us. We're poor, but that will hopefully be at least partially remedied by the supply drop we had. Again, engineers are expensive. That is more than we make in 2 weeks regular, just waiting for our supply drop, but we literally needed it. Mutant autopsy finished. We can work on the advanced grenade launcher, get some plasma grenades going. Improve grenades farther on the actual launcher itself. Larger radio effects. Plasma grenade will be good. Upgrades all the base grenades to plasma. Just a little more lethal in general. I think now we might start researching the psionics here. Let's see what we can do. Finish gathering up the last of our supplies, of course, really quickly. I think we're on the last couple of days for that. We got an incendiary grenade. It's okay. Supply drop completed. Let's run on over to this black market really quickly. See what they have to offer, / what we can sell for it. Of course, now they have an engineer, right? Cool. So let's see, I am too concerned with that. We're not getting rid of our scope. Hair trigger, I don't care about. Brings down to a nice number here. Don't recall sectoid corpses being too necessary at the moment. Alright. Oh. That must be the facility being finished, maybe, or just another pip on the board. We are getting to that point where we're definitely going to have to finish or start scanning in Western Africa here, just so we can have the option to do the Black Site mission. In fact, let's see what we can deal with right now. We do have a fair amount of supplies though after that, so will slow us down a teeny tiny bit. Yes, yes, yes. Build items, weapons, beautiful. We can actually start getting shit done, but as usual, we're going to be running out of supplies pretty quickly. So, shotgun, cheapest. Build it. We often run too heavy, so I believe this is a bit more valuable for us than the Gauss rifle itself. I think we wait on these things. They're not too necessary, and we should probably save some supplies for the moment. Let's just quickly check the Proving Ground project, see what we have to work with. Skulljack we will get eventually. That's really good. Exosuit I might consider getting pretty quickly, and the spider suit, but we're going to run into issues where running out of supplies and everything else. Okay, yeah, I think we're just going to work on Plasma Grenade. It's really hard to complain about that. Let's carry on. We should have our other engineer doing something productive. Oddly enough, productive might just mean helping her clear out some machinery. Get us more supplies, chicken. Sooner the better. And we will use our third contact now before that dark event goes through the alien cipher. So we will just start working on that then. A contact in West Africa, 30 intel, 84 supplies a month. Or every other week, I believe it is technically, but
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress.
another facility conveniently doesn't look too far off. That's really good for us, even though we are getting a bit uncomfortably close to that getting pretty well done. And it is time for guerrilla ops, apparently. And, ah, that's so good. We can get another engineer. That's really, really good for us. Okay, now I hope they start throwing them at us. But again, for now, that will end this part of the XCOM 2 playthrough. So again, thanks everyone for tuning in. Usual BS, like, comment, subscribe. Leave some feedback in the comments. Always appreciated. And I'll catch you next time.